How's it going, everybody? I'm Steve, aka Steve Ninja, and welcome to my channel. So last night I actually went to two Barnes & Noble locations to buy Criterions. Some people may know that in July and November, Barnes & Noble actually does a 50% off sale of Criterions. So a lot of people that collect Criterions tend to go to those stores to buy several, during the month. But the sale actually runs from November 4th through the 28th. So the first movie I want to talk about today is The Last Waltz. This was released in 1978. It's directed by Martin Scorsese. This is, it's by number 1118. James from 20th and 21st Movies talks about this all the time. He promotes it a lot, and it's one I've seen clips from it before. I know a lot of the musicians that are in it, but I've never seen it, so it was really nice to watch this. I really like the first collaboration. This is from there was a band called The Band, and they were like the house band for Bob Dylan for a number of years, and they're a Canadian band. And this basically, The Last Waltz is showing their last concert ever, and they have all these all-star musicians play on various songs with them. Well, one I think really stood out for me, beside one that a musician I wasn't familiar with, but one that I really stood out was like the first collaboration they do in the movie. It's with Ronnie Hawkins, and he had this song called "Who Do You Love?" I thought it was really great. This guy was a really great frontman. He actually died this year, earlier in 2022. I think he was like 87, but I thought he's amazing in this, But along with that, like I mentioned, Bob Dylan, Van Morrison. I'm a huge fan of Van Morrison. It's great to see him in this. It's Ringo Starr from the Beatles. It has Neil Young. Has so many great musicians in it. Eric Clapton. So I really love this. It looks great. So far, I don't have a 4K TV or 4K player, so I had to watch it on Blu-ray. But obviously, I don't buy everything on 4K through Criterion because some of them may not be worth it necessarily. But just something like this from that long ago, I think it looks really good. It looks really good on Blu-ray. So I imagine the 4K is much better than this. But so I was really excited about it. So the second movie I want to talk about is one I wanted to see for a long time. It's Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai, directed by Jim Jarmusch. Like I said, this is a blind buy, so I obviously hadn't been opened yet, but released in 1999. It's spine number 1057. So I've heard some really great things about this, so I can't wait to watch it. Forrest Whitaker there. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I really like it. I think I probably will, but hopefully it's not disappointing. So the third movie I want to talk about is the Darjeeling Limited. This is released in 2007. It's spine number 540 from Wes Anderson. This is one that it's probably my least favorite movie from this director. It's a movie that I keep I hope it's going to grow on me every time I watch it, and it never really quite gets that much better. But this is, as far as my ranking, I've done a video on Wes Anderson before, and this one always ends up last for me. A lot of it's filmed in India. It seems like it's all filmed on location, which a lot of his movies tend to be on location. He has film sets and real indoor locations a lot of times, but it just seemed like to me like he was just kind of making this movie up as he went along. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that or not. It just doesn't seem to really work that well for me. But I've seen some people where they've ranked this a little bit higher than what I do. So this would be like number 10 on my ranking out of his 10 movies. It'd be last, but I love the cast. Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody. It has Jason Schwartzman. I really like those actors. Angelica Houston's in it. I really like her. She was great in the Royal Tenenbaums. Owen Wilson's been in a lot of his movies. I really like his humor. Some people don't like his humor, and they don't like Wes Anderson's humor either. So it's not for everybody, that's for sure. But it's really offbeat kind of humor. But just to me, it didn't work that well. It didn't seem like it was planned out extremely well. And Wes Anderson might actually agree with that. I don't know. He might agree with that assessment possibly. But I think a lot of people, when they talk about this, they really like that short film that came before with Jason Schwartzman and Natalie Portman. They tend to like that a lot more than the actual movie. That's like, well, I really like that short film, which I like that too. That's probably my favorite part. But it's not actually part of the movie. It's just a short film that came before the movie. So that too kind of seems like that he kind of added on something there, just because he maybe didn't like the movie himself. I've never heard him really say anything positive or negative about this movie. I think he does a commentary on this. So let me know in the comments, where would you rank this in Wes Anderson's filmography? Because it just never quite grows on me. But I wanted to get it I wanted to get rid of the DVD, upgrade the DVD. So So I'm a huge fan of Wes Anderson, so I just felt like I need to upgrade this. So it's crazy how it is. I'm just such a fan of his, a big fan that I'll keep buying his movies just because I want to support him, I guess, more than anything. So the fourth movie in this haul is one that, like I said, another upgrade from DVD, Criterion DVD. And this, I really love this director. It's Richard Linklater's Slacker. I haven't watched this in a long time. This is from 1991, Spine number 247, so it's one of the really early ones. I know that the one thing that it's been a while since I've watched this, but I know the one thing I always remember about this is that Kevin Smith talks about how this movie was his main influence for the movie Clerks, which I love Clerks. And I'm a huge fan of Richard Linklater, so I had to buy this again and upgraded from DVD. So some of you may have noticed that I have a community tab on my channel. I actually have it on my music channel and my movie channel, and it's really exciting because YouTube decided to give that tab to everybody, every creator on YouTube. At one time you had to have like 500 subs to get that, and before that it was like 1,000 subs. So it's really exciting because you can put up like polls on there asking people what videos they want to see. Like right now, I'm asking people how many Criterion hauls they want to see. I think right now 2 might be leading, for the month. Just really great just to get an idea, because I know that like in July I did one video that got like 1,900 views on it. It's in like 1 month, which is like the shortest I've ever had. To get that many views. I think some of my videos I've gotten like 2,000 views, but it took like a year to get that. So it's great to get that kind of support. But I know that I did like that first video got a lot of views. The second video got like 1,100 views, and then I did like a third video it's gotten like 700 some views, which is really good. And then like the last one I did in July it's gotten like 600 and some views. So it's like it seems like the views kind of went down as I went along. So sometimes you can kind of overkill things, and if people don't want to watch the video, there's really no point in really making it. So you kind of want to ask your subs, what they want to see, and just kind of get an idea of what videos you can make that they'll keep viewing. Just kind of give people a heads up of what they're going to get, what videos you want to make, and that kind of thing. So it's really exciting in that way. But also just let me know let me know what videos you've gotten in your Criterion haul. What movies you've gotten, what titles. That's really exciting to see, because there's like over 1,100 titles in the Criterion library right now. So many out there, and just really exciting to see what people are getting, what's really popular. To kind of get an idea what videos you might want to, titles you want to grab later. So please put a thumbs up on this video if you like my content. It really helps me out on the YouTube algorithm. It kind of gets it out to more people, and it kind of helps me promote my channel and grow and get more subscribers. So that's always really exciting. Please, like I said, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and have a good day. Thank you.